Mr. Speaker, sir, I rise pursuant to Standing Order 53.1 to seek a statement from the Standing Committee on Land, Environment and Natural Resources regarding the status of compensations for the victims of the Mai Mahiu floods tragedy. In the statement, the committee should explain to the Senate why there is discrimination in the compensation for victims of the Mai Mahiu floods tragedy and investigate allegations that the victims are being divided along the lines of those who had rented houses and those who owned houses, yet all of them were affected by the same magnitude of tragedy, where all of them lost their loved ones, property, and businesses. Explain reasons for the inordinate delay in the replacement of personal documents such as the birth certificates, academic documents, identification documents, and KRA pins belonging to the flood victims, which were recorded by Huduma Center officials who had set a temporary office on site and state for timelines within which the said documents will be availed to ensure they are not denied access to government and banking services as well as jobs opportunities as it is today. Explain why the Ministry of Interior and Coordination of National Government through the state government for special departments, special programs has failed to keep the promise to the fully Explain why the Ministry of Interior and Coordination of National Government through the State Department for Special Programs has failed to keep the promise to fully compensate and resettle the flood victims, especially after the 3 months rent paid by government elapsed. State when the team of experts promised by the government will visit the site to evaluate whether the areas is now risk-free and safe for human habitation, and make recommendations for alternative land for resettlement of the victims. Explain why the Nakuru County government has done nothing to help the Mai Mahiu flood victims, despite having a huge budget of 902 million in the financial year 2023-2024, allocated to county executive member in charge of public service management, coordination, and training, a docket responsible for handling disasters in Nakuru County. And explain why the county government has the audacity to spend 446.24 million on extravagance and foreign trips, while the Mai Mahiu victims, who are only 130 members, requires, according to Her Excellency's estimate, 1.2 per household, and these members are only 130. That equals to 234 million. Provide a report on the donations contributed by well-wishers across Kenya that was corrected by the Nakuru County government officials, the Nakuru County Commissioner's officer, and area MP's office on behalf of the Mai Mahiu flood victims. Signed by Senator Keroche, Nakuru Senator. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.